Alrighty, welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to Nine Kings. Today we're playing a little bit of the King of Spells because, frankly, there's some interesting stuff that's been uncovered considering the fact that the entire perk system in the game has been completely reworked. And also shout-outs, by the way, to whoever was in the comment section that said to give the leftist buff to Verticalist so you get 3 times buffs on 2 separate perks. That's incredible work. We've unlocked a couple of new perks as we're, I think, like level 11 on the perk system. But one of the ones that I want to look at today is the fact that Ingenious, which allows you to level your base up plus 5 times, is actually insanely good at the King of Spells. On the King of Spells, rather. This is so unbelievably strong alongside the castle having a 15% chance to insta-kill because the scaling on it is absolutely bonkers. It scales up with attack speed, it scales up with damage as well. And we even started with a King of Greed. I don't know what difficulty I am actually on. I think it's... You know what? It's fine. We're just going to show you... Oh, this is like not a bad start at all, actually. Hold on. You know what? Put me a Spire down, put me a Warlock down as well. We got the Tomes, so we got double offering straight off the bat, which I guess is presumably not what happens all the time. You know what? I'd be wanting to do 1 reroll. We didn't get it. That's fine. We're just gonna leave it there. Put me you down. Actually, put me you down. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna offering off pretty much everything next turn. Hopefully, we'll see what happens for the most part. It's you'll see how strong this tower can be, even if you don't get beacons, even if you don't utilize much of anything, frankly. So hold on, let's have a look here. This procreate is really, really good because it means we have a wall of guys that we can handle as well. I would say offering you off. That's interesting. Okay. Let's go for procreate. Wildcard. Go Citadel. Procreate again. And then it's cool to get that earthwork. But realistically, I think we're just going to go ahead and sell one off. We can overhaul... I mean, to be fair, if we get beacon, we go for beacon. But if not, then we can certainly go for something else next turn as well. Realistically, we didn't get it. That's fine. Now, we can try and reroll again here. Okay, we did get it. Double the attack speed of your Citadel's lightning bolts. That's kind of what we're after here. Gonna go ahead and put down the thieves. Honestly, it sounds insane. But we genuinely, and I'm not kidding, do not need much of anything on this board to be able to hit it twice, which is, I guess, fine. We can make that work, but still. 23 damage, 2 attack speed already, with a 15% chance to insta-kill is like, it is utterly bonkers. It is bonkers. You simply don't understand. Let's drop some thieves just in case we get overhaul or an offering in one of these card rewards, so that we don't have to spend a turn setting it up. I suppose if we're kind of like chill right now, we don't have to go crazy, go bonkers, yeah, go stupid. I would love a beacon though. I don't know if I'm willing to roll for it, and you know what? I think I would be. Actually, I think I would be. It is important to get rocking and rolling as early as possible. I'd be willing to do one more. Didn't get it again. That's a shame. Wage war against another king. I would probably... Yeah, I don't want to spend any money here, so we can go for the king of nothing. That's totally fine. The blacksmith, still valuable. Having 18 levels on a tower, would you believe, is kind of dumb. It gets the scaling going really, really, really fast. I actually think that you can get close to attack cap, if I'm not mistaken, without having... any beacons on it or anything that actually buffs the attack speed on it. And like the damage on it is okay as well. I mean, it's doing 6k damage on year 10 compared to like everything else. It's like, you know, not doing all that much. We got our beacon though. We can put that right in the middle. It's going to buff at least like 3 different things. I don't think it's that important to get like the thieves and the warlocks attack speed up, but I do think it's important at the very least if you're going to go for something that kind of relies on your base, your main tower doing damage. Brother, you gotta have guys out there fighting like the third monkey on the rampant Noah's Ark, and brother, it's starting to rain. Let's go ahead and offering. We may actually just get rid of the thieves at this point, to be honest with you. Put a wizard down. Do that. I'd be wanting to go beacon here as well. Get that cooking for me. That sounds pretty good to me. Rainbow Army, by the way, it is... It spices things up so hard. What do we have here? A shrine. Shrine's pretty good. I can live with a shrine. Not having to worry about any kind of like, I guess like wild card or stuff like that. We can just put stuff down. I don't want to use the word forget about it, because we don't necessarily have to go overwork on this build either. It's not necessarily like an overwork type beat, but it's pretty free, man. It's pretty free. An offering here as well. We want to do that, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna still continue hitting the Citadel up. It's at 3.3 attack speed as well. Granted, it does have a couple of beacons on it, but we still have 12 level ups to get on the Citadel. We've got a long way to go. We've got a very, very long way to go, and I don't know, man. I think this is like, it's difficult because it. You know what? I'll go for the overwork. It does feel like it would change how you would push the higher king difficulties, you know. I think that definitely would change things, but I don't know by what margin, you know. So hold on, we wanna try to think. You know what makes perfect sense? Go for that. Go for that. You know what? I'm gonna put a beacon there. We're probably gonna offering it off next turn, but at the very least, we got it set up for this here. Earthquake's very lovely. You don't really care who. I'm trying to think if there's any like genuinely bad. Sorry, I'm kind of like off to the side here a little bit. I'm trying to think if there's any genuinely bad kings to go against. Hey, I didn't realize I had no money, and as such, it gave me a bunch of money. That's pretty good. Let's see, level 6. There's really not that much I care for here. You know what? Just procreate, I suppose. Procreate. Give me a wall of flesh. We want a wall of flesh. The infinity procs are just incredible, though, man. Getting that attack speed that quickly. It was possible before, but it wasn't as easy as you'd want it to be. When you're pushing like high king difficulties, like you needed static fields, otherwise you were completely cooked. Now, I mean, static fields is still fantastic. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's not like a I get it or I lose situation anymore. It doesn't feel like it. Because I've been doing some practice runs. We've just been grinding some levels on some of the kings, and I mean, there's been plenty of things where I haven't gotten what I'm looking for, but you know what? It works. It does work. I'll put one there. We're probably gonna offering that off though. But I mean, listen, we'll give some extra attack speed, a little bit of extra AOE. Not that I think it tremendously matters, but we'll give a little bit of extra AOE here. Okay. Library is kind of where we want to go here. And you know what? I should have. I got excited to put the library down, but we could have like offering that off. Then we put like another library there. Just give like steel coating to our warlocks, just so they become like a solid wall of flesh, I reckon. Now, what do we want here? I mean, another static fields. We're at 10. We're at 56 attack speed. Sorry, I take it back. I did not realize it was quite that. You know what? Let's level 3, huh? I'm quite happy to do that. I think we're beyond attack speed cap here. So at this point, it's just about really we have overwork on like we have. Oh wait, hold on. How many procs did we just miss of a library there? We got 2 procs from 1 steel coating. So that would have either been 3 or 4. That would have been 4, and that would have been 2 or 3. That's shocking. I mean, there we go. We got 7. We got 7 on that one. Okay, that kind of balances it out, I hope. That definitely balances it out. I'm okay with that. You had me thinking there for a second that I just got like screwed out of something, which I would definitely not appreciate. Let's make peace with the King of Greed. I don't think we need you anymore. Great thing about this as well that money is not really all that necessary either. It's nice to have for some of the rerolls, but I don't know, realistically, the perk to get like a couple extra rerolls at the beginning to then send you into okay. Okay. What level are we here? 14. Just do that then, I guess, and then pop you there. We could overinvest you. 1200 damage, 180 times a second. It's definitely not 180 times a second, but it's something to work with. The Citadel I already knew was like severely overpowered, but with this it just I don't know. It feels good. It feels good to get this like so easily. You know what? We got nothing to level up here, so we can just overinvest again. 2 damage, and I had beacons around it. Not really what you're looking for. Let's quarry. Quarry is lovely. Gives us like a little bit of extra damage. Also, overwork giving it. I mean, anything we put down is gonna become level 3 that turn. So, try to think like realistically where you would want to lie there in that at that point. If we can get this up, we can hold on to the. What do we even want to expand here? Frankly, I mean, I don't think it really matters because we're you know what? Yeah, that's fine. So I'm thinking we try and get that beacon up, whether that be like earthwork or otherwise. We put down that farm because I mean, there's been a patch vaguely recently, but I struggle to remember if it says that like the stats show now when you restart a run back to like they maintain, but I don't know if that means that they actually exist. I'm pretty sure they don't exist now. This thing is not attacking 360 times a second. It's 20 is the cap. I'm pretty sure. I'm like almost certain that 20 is the cap, and it will remain that way. Well, you know what? Yeah, double the 74 stacks of steel coating. Why not? I got no issues with that at all. It's just tearing through it, man. It's huge news. There's definitely a lot more to the King of like just like the perk system than I initially considered. Because initially I was a little bit like, okay, this is a little bit complicated, but I actually don't know if you get more for doing this than if you were to just, you know, do it the normal way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, put pips into a bar, and then that's what you got. It does take a little bit of creativity, and I haven't spent a tremendous amount. Oh yes, I haven't really spent any time on the Nine Kings Discord either, having a look at what people's configurations are. I don't know what I read the comments from yourselves, but beyond that, like it's not. I don't really know how to look through it. I guess like the help section, but I don't actually know. I don't know. I'm trying to look at other people's builds, but I don't know. You know what? Sell me. Give me some money. Year 33, our Citadel is doing 5k damage 500 times a second. Obviously not true, but nevertheless, what is our flame tower doing, man? Get out there. Did 21 damage, man. It did 21 damage. 21 damage! Are we trying? What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Okay, so we've got that unlocked now. The chaos has increased. From there, I genuinely like don't know what you would possibly want here. I've kind of like got all I feel like I need. We have our farm like constantly increasing our capacity to in some regard. We've always got, you know what? I would be willing to take actually the King of Greed. There's a lot of mortgage opportunities here. Procreate you, that's fine. Paladin, get rid of that. Get rid of that. There's nothing I'm looking for. I guess like I can clone off quarries here to make my tower do more damage just in case it doesn't actually hit. But that's kind of all I'm looking at here. Mortgages will be cool. An extra 90 gold if we on a 2-turn timer, I suppose, is quite nice. We're kinda, brother. We're kinda. Double the critical damage as well. We like that. It does have crit chance, right? 13%. It's less likely to hit than us hitting an infinity proc. But nevertheless, put me down, Shannon. Got to mortgage it off and get a little bit of money. We're going to be hitting a shop very, very soon, so it'd be nice to get that. Now we are tearing through. 14k damage is huge news. Mortgage you off. That is beautiful. I mean, we still have that beacon. We don't really need it, but it's worth to just have, right? I am gonna... I think I have an offering, right? No, I don't. Okay, that's fine. What about you? I'm not really that fussed on it. Put a quarry down. Put you down. And we'll find a way to get rid of that, whether it be earthworks for then selling for money or whatever we want to do here. To be honest, that may be worth earthworking actually. Put you on there. Clone you, quarry there. That'll get put to level 3 anyway. I actually don't know if it happens before or after the library's proc, but still. Mortgage is wonderful. Make peace with the enemy king. I think it's got to be you, man. I'm really sorry to say. I'm trying to think what the King of Nothing offers us apart from steel coating, but we can only apply 1 per turn, but we already have 150. We have 150 here. That's quite a lot, man. That's quite a lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some more warlocks is beautiful. I mean, the warlocks, they do 22 damage. They can't even get near the situation here, man. They can't get anywhere near. That's bad. What do we want to do here? You're level 2, actually. You're 44 already. You know what? Put you there. Put you there. Put you there. I guess like we have it overworked. It's only got 1 overwork on it, right? Like with the shrine is doing its best, but it can't do everything, you know? Where is a mortgage? We didn't get it. That's fine. No, don't want to spend too much more than that, I think. I mean, I think we're on like Duke difficulty. I don't think we're like that high up. Okay. But it's still like, you know? You know what? We can go for that. If we got that, we can go for that. We got King of Greed. We got mortgage possibilities. We can go for a potential little rat build here. Get some money. What I'm going to spend that money on? Frankly, don't know. But 90 damage, like 90 HP. 90 HP, 90 damage, and 90 gold before a perk is quite delectable. I think we would go... I mean, we could go for that. Building effects apply once more. Give me re-enchant, man. Give me 348 stacks of 348 stacks of steel coating. Do you know what's like? Things are still dying, which I think is the insane part of that to me. That like, it's not a lot, right? Like, not a lot of people were dying, but like, really? I have 360 stacks and people are dying? That's tough, man. That is tough. I gotta be honest with you. Okay, we need something we can put down. Let's go for Shaman. Let's go for Clone. Let's go for a reroll. I can't afford anything. What am I doing? It's only X-ray. I'm not that stressed about it, to be honest. So go for you. put a shaman down. Let's go offering. That does work, yeah. We can offering up. We can earthwork up these. Hold on though. Let's offering up another one. We've got so many overhauls, brother. What are we doing here? Put you down. I guess we just do that. Do that. Do that. You know what? It's interesting. It's interesting. We've created a lot of rats very quickly here, admittedly. The damage on the towers is it's not stressing me out tremendously either. What is the damage on you? 20 and 12. It's not a lot, is it? It really isn't a lot. Put another rat down though. I think it unfortunately has to be the King of Stone. There's too much like sauce that can be done with overwork or overhaul and also mortgages, I think. That being said though, King and Asia would go pretty crazy, admittedly. An overinvest, that's pretty chill. Pop that on you. Get that 15% stat boost up. I struggle to remember what the breaking point is where we are hitting max damage here. You know what? Just get a converter. At the very least. At the very least. It will kill a couple of guys, maybe. It doesn't need to. I think we're at cap on the tower now, actually. So I'm wondering, like, are quarries necessary? Answer to that, not 100% sure, to be frank with you, but yeah, we're capped on the tower. I guess at this point we can actually get rid of, I don't know, I'd say like, I'd probably say all of the quarries. I don't think that they're necessary anymore. I think the only thing that's even worth sticking around is this square of 4, or this like this cross of 4, and then nothing else really. I just don't see where, I don't see value to it. That's basically what I'm trying to say, you know? That's quite lucky, we get that. Cooling the rats off. Wonder if they've made it so that like the game doesn't break quite as hard when you go rat mode. I hope so. I'm not seeing like as much struggle, which is wonderful. I love that. You know what? Give me 9 free rerolls. I'll take that. Oh, we already had a mortgage. Whoops. Okay. So we're coming up on a shop, but we don't have to sell right this second. Probably put a library down. I got hit twice. Did I get hit by everything? Is that supposed to happen? You know what? Having fun isn't hard when you have a library card. Give me 800 gold to send me into the shop. Don't know if it, I mean, if it's a sage, that'd be crazy. That'd be good. That'd be excellent. Okay, give me that. Reroll me. Offering works, sure. That'll work as well. We're spending everything here, I think. Okay, we're not gonna be able to afford anything else. We have quite a lot of cards though. Let's start things off with popping you guys down. Because that gives us offering fodder, which is huge news. A couple of overinvests there, not exactly what I was looking for. We can still use them though. We've got mortgage potential here. You know what, man? It's time to say sayonara to you as well, actually. And then we'll see. Let's get the grand scope of what we're looking at. Put you there. Get as many kind of rats as we can, I suppose. Very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. We don't have any way of getting stuff up now, though. But that's not, like, totally necessary. But I guess we overhaul you. That immediately puts you up quite high. Let's... Oh, wait, we still have clones. Of course we still have clones. Yeah. Let's go for overhaul that. Let's clone you again. Got a lot of quarries here, man. A lot of quarries. I gotta mortgage off something though, right? I gotta get some money. You're only level 3. Let's mortgage off you. Well, oh, we don't need to double over invest here though, do we? You're already max. I guess you don't have it. I mean, what's the point though? I mean, we could overinvest on this big stack of rats. There's a lot of them. And then, you know what? From here, I'm open to the prospect of just keeping the quarries in existence as fodder for offerings, fodder for overworks or overhauls and stuff like that. I think that's chill. That's pretty chill. We got one overhaul there as well, which is lovely. Let's put you down, and then we'll overhaul off like a quarry. And that'll hit a bunch of stuff. Granted, it's hitting a bunch of quarries as well, but then I did not think that one through as best I could. But another overhaul makes that super easy for me. Let's make peace with... Oh, I think that's to be King of Nature actually, which kind of sucks, but still. We'll overhaul off you. That is only the rats as well. Our backline is over level over 100, which is, and they are doing, at least they're doing some damage. Did not take long for them to out damage the. Oh, you know what? Give me something that gives me money. Did not take long for them to outscale the damage on the warlocks. Now, obviously, they have a different role play here. They have 450 stacks of steel coating, but you know. That took me too long. That took me a long time to get that. Not happy with that. Send me on that. Another overhaul. Bosh. Let's I guess I clone you. Sure, why not? We'll just procreate the rats, and then I think I could probably, you know, mortgage off something for like $1,000 or something like that. That seems fine to me. Walk through your 66. Not an issue there. There's nothing really to, I mean, we're not struggling. There's not really anything to overinvest. I mean, we can, but like it's, you know. Look at this patch, like, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm sitting here like, if this was a couple weeks ago, I feel like the game would already be chugging at this point, right? Like, there's something about this that's like sparking neurons in my brain, and it's like, hey, we're so back, you know. Like, it's not chugging. We're year 68. We have 1,500 units and a lot of like particle effects and all that kind of stuff going off, and we're still living La Vida Loca. And especially on a rat, like, it's not a rat build, okay? It's not a rat build. I swear to God, it's not a rat build, but it is. There's a lot of rats. There is still a lot of rats. Take wizards. That's so unnecessary. But I would be willing to work it for another overinvest. You know what? Give the Midas touch. Give me some money going here. They're taking out the rats, man, but they're not doing the best job. Make a clone. Just fill the row of rats as best we can. A mortgage seems pretty nice here. That being said, I don't think we like actually really need the money that much. Doesn't feel all that necessary. Like, what are we even saving for? We kind of like, we've hit kind of everything that we need to hit. We're just kind of letting it ride at this point, right? Gigantify. I mean, we could get big rats. Buy me rats. And I'm just rolling. Buy another rat, it's fine. I scooped over a rat there by accident, but Well, I think it's time to gigantify the rats, if you ask me. You know what? Yeah, mortgage that off is fine. 850. It's not the biggest stack of money we can get. The Warlocks are putting up a good fight, though. I gotta give credit to them. There we go. Another one of the rats. Gets up to, gets like 3 levels every single time. It's not bad. You know what? I'd be willing to mortgage off something that probably wasn't the rats. I don't know if we need money, man. I just don't know if we need money. Granted, I do need removal, but it's we're getting walked over already. What the hell? what the heck? Did not think that they would walk over us quite that easily. Give me rats. I think the problem is we need more rats, if you ask me. Okay. We have like 1 rat that's like locked away from the rest of the world here. This is a shame. I don't want to be seeing executioners, right? 1 shot in my guys. That just does not spark joy within my soul, okay? Alright, so we're gonna overhaul this. I don't even know what hit there. I mean, that went up to level 18. What is our main stack at? Our original, our patient 0 of stacks. It is at level 174. That's pretty good. There we go. Take me that clone. Put the rat there. Now we almost have the loop. Okay, we almost have the loop. But as it would seem, we absolutely, most definitely still do require plenty of stacks of steel coating, even though we have 520, man. But like, dear lord. Yeah, you know what, man? Sure. Send me on that one. Pop it right there. How many rats do we have? 2,997. Wow! Okay. We gotta slow that down. We're going a little bit too fast here. We're going a little bit too fast. We need to chill out, okay? We got so many more guys than they do. We do not need to rush this. They may have infinite attack speed, apparently, but... Brother, give me an overhaul, man. Like, I just spent like 800 gold trying to get an overhaul. Am I okay? What's the guy gotta do to get a frickin'... to get an overwork around here, man? You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. Am I okay? Brother. What was that, man? That's gotta be like some of the worst RNG I've ever seen. That was just terrible from start to finish, man. That was terrible from start to finish. They're kind of like blasting through our rats, but we still have a lot of guys left. I mean, I'm assuming that most of the guys that are left are the Warlocks. There's like 200 of them left, so... I wonder how much we'd get if we sold off the... oh, bloomin' heck. Even at 2 times speed, that... I need to be careful about that one. I'm so poor! Help me! This is what I get for going rat build instead of like something good. I just wanted to show off like how easy it is to get the original like base turret going. And it is true, it does fly. It goes very quickly. You can get, especially with the Scrollmaster perk that I just unlocked. It's very, very nice. I need to do more leveling up though, to be honest. There's a lot of stuff that I just haven't unlocked yet because it requires like grinding, you know. And I've been doing that while editing the video on the other monitor. But it's still difficult, you know. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm so sorry. Squeeze me. The King of Spells is our biggest op here for sure. Overhaul me. We're against him now. Okay, I think this might be where we finish off here. This is probably where we die. We should have created something better, but I wanted to create something stupid, and it did work, admittedly. Late game shaman are scary individuals. King of Spells. What difficulty were we on? Oh, we were on King difficulty. Okay, that's not. You know what? Actually, I feel less bad about not getting that far. We hit level. Wait, did we get 2 level ups as well? We've unlocked the Nationalist perk and the Sorceress perk as well, and the Mystic perk. How many perks have we just done? Well, I guess we'll have a look at them in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel and give the video a like. And checking out the streams, twitch.tv/RossBoomsocks. I greatly appreciate it. Have a wonderful one. Have a great day. See you next time.